It's not often in the summer that we see above average chances for precipitation coming through California, and we need it with drought conditions. It's kind of a double-edged sword, though, because it's going to come at the expense of a chance of thunderstorms, all surging in from this high pressure ridge over in the desert southwest, providing a lot of monsoonal moisture, and then instability with that low sitting off the coast. And unfortunately, that pattern isn't really going to go anywhere soon. So we're seeing a lot of shower activity brewing as we head into our Sunday evening. The lightning strikes have come down somewhat. It was very active throughout our Sunday, and a particular concern is around any of those fire lines. Those firefighters still trying to battle numerous fires throughout the state. Tahoe Basin starting to dry out as we're heading towards the overnight hours, with that chance of showers lingering though into tomorrow. It's just not quite as active. First, let's take a look at the two of the earlier fires that we had been tracking near Yosemite, the Oak and the Washburn. You can see some wetting rain trying to press towards those fire lines, but the biggest fire right now in California is the McKinney fire, and you can see how periods of showers and thunderstorms have been brewing around the fire lines, and with that comes some dangerous fire conditions. Red flag warning in effect until 11 o'clock Sunday. There's the perimeter right now near the California-Oregon border, but that red flag warning extends all the way north of the border deep into Oregon. So we're tracking the lightning, new fire starts, and keep in mind, with a lightning strike, we could have something smoldering for a couple of days before we really start to see that fire get going, and the potential for rapid fire spread, because around any thunderstorm activity, we'll get erratic winds and a really difficult firefight. Now, in the background of all this happening, we've got our excessive heat warning. That continues as well until 11 o'clock for our Sunday evening, right on the California-Oregon border, and of course the Washburn, or I should say the McKinney fire right in that perimeter there. Extreme heat has been basically blanketing the area for nearly a week, and it could end up being one of the top 5 heat stretches in that region. We've also got drought concerns. The McKinney fire burning in what is now the extreme drought category. That covers about 60% of the state. That's the second most critical category for drought. But unfortunately, the Oak fire and the Washburn fire are in that exceptional category. That's the most critical category for drought. It covers 13% of the state, and it goes deep into the central and southern part of California. So you can see with those drought conditions, with the risk of thunderstorms for tomorrow, that's why we're really keeping a close eye on any lightning strikes, new fire starts, lots of dry fuel out there, and not a tremendous amount of wetting rain. We have seen some periods of some isolated thunderstorms causing some concerns with some minor flooding, but overall, as you can see, lots of cloud cover moving in, not necessarily huge amounts of rain. But this isn't something that we normally see in the summer, especially for the valley, where we typically have blue skies, low humidity, high heat. That's what we usually expect. But this surge of moisture, again, will be present all the way through overnight Sunday into Monday, and it will also give us some higher humidity levels, which isn't something that we typically deal with. This is a look at the 9 o'clock hour. Right now, it looks like it's just going to be hugging right towards the west side of the state. But again, you can see some of this moisture down here over towards the southeast part of California. Well, that's going to play a part in the afternoon forecast as well, as it continues to move its way up the Sierra Spine and potentially into the Tahoe Basin once again. All right, let's talk about what it's going to feel like for tomorrow. This is one of the things that really gets people going, especially for the Central Valley, where humidity tends to be sometimes in the single digits. But with a dew point temperature of 58 degrees, our morning temperature of 64, keep kind of in mind that range, 57 to roughly about 60 degrees for that dew point temperature. We'll see that until about noon, and then it will start to come down as we head towards the later afternoon hours. But with those types of dew points, we're going to be feeling the humidity for tomorrow. Usually, like I said, we're in the single digits and low teens for our humidity, but not for tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit sticky out there for us that live in the valley. High pressure ridge is going to stay right in place there. We'll see those showers and thunderstorms, at least a part of the forecast through Thursday into Friday for the Tahoe region, all the way through the Sierra. For the valley, though, what's going to happen is as that low starts to move off to the west ever so slightly, the heat will build. So we start off the work week with fairly mild conditions, but by Thursday and I should say Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to have those highs right about 100 again.